Great afternoon, wonderful people. My name is Kirk Francois, and you're tuned into Kirk Knows PV Real Estate and Lifestyle, where I help Canadians and Americans buy, sell, and live better in Puerto Vallarta. Today, we have a special treat for you. I'm here in the hotel zone. We're at ICON. We're going to do a property tour here of a condo located on the 24th floor. It is a 3-bedroom, 4-bath condo measuring 268 square meters, which is about 2,891 square feet. The asking price is $1,450,000 USD. And sitting here on the terrace today, it feels absolutely amazing. The ocean breeze, the scenery. I'm looking at the beach and you have a full view of the bay. It's absolutely outstanding. The beach, the sand itself is very white. Great things about this particular property, the ICON, there are 3 towers. You have shared amenities. There's a beach club. There's also restaurants. There's a gym, spa. So you have high-end amenities such as if you were on a resort that you as an owner will have full access to. The other great thing about being here at the ICON is that the proximity of where everything is for you. A lot of people are familiar with the romantic zone. The hotel zone has its own vibe, and it's absolutely pretty amazing. So you have restaurants that are super close. You got access to 2 malls, Peninsula and La Isla, that are within less than 10-minute walking distance. You have a Walmart, you got Sam's Club. There's also a local equivalent to a Walmart named Shadawi, where you can do your grocery shopping and get anything you need. It is absolutely a great neighborhood, and this is an outstanding condo. So without any further ado, let's get into the video so you can see it for yourself. All right, let's do it. All right, as we exit the elevator, one of the great things is that there are 2 elevators, one that takes you directly into the unit, and then there's a service elevator. So this is the living room. As we walk in, the first thing that stands out is this incredible view. It's like you're in the clouds. You can see the horizon. I'm looking at the South Shore. Absolutely gorgeous day. And this is what we're greeted to. So right away, let's take a look at the kitchen. So you got your refrigerator, all your appliances, ample storage cabinets, and you have a stovetop, and over here that would be your oven as well. But this right here is priceless. Imagine preparing your meals with this as your view in the forefront, catching sunsets, and then the twilight afterwards, where the skies turn into cotton candy array of different colors. Absolutely gorgeous. So you got your dining room here, your living room, and with these sliding doors, this allows for you to enjoy the space. In fact, it maximizes the spaces. You have access to indoor, outdoor living. They've already set up they got tables here and seating. But this balcony is pretty expansive, so you can add additional furniture or plants, whatever you'd like to make this feel like home for you. Now, just over here, we can take a look. You have your pools. Just in front is the beach club. In this tower over here, T3, that's where you'll find your gym and spa. And in T2, over there, you'll have the restaurant. So the amenities are spread out amongst all three towers, and you have full access. Now let's take a stroll so you can see the terrace and the other viewpoints that you have. Now over here, it's like a nice little nook where you can retreat. You get some shade during the daytime, and you have the mountain range. So ocean views, mountain views, all at your disposal. All right, now let's take a look at the bedrooms. We'll make our way down the hall. Just over here, quick note, everything that you see in this video it comes with, so fully furnished, no exemptions. Over here is one of the full bathrooms, one of 4. The other 3 would be en suites. Okay. What's pretty cool is that the shower head is on the roof of the ceiling. So you have like a rainforest shower. Okay. And over here is one of the guest bedrooms. So pretty nice. It's a king size bed with a couple of nightstands and also views of the ocean. Now what's really great is these windows and doors, they're noise canceling, so you don't hear anything from outside. So here's your closet and your ensuite. So even from your shower, like what's great is that there is curtains, because you can, unless you're an exhibitionist, people would be able to see you, but you do have views to the ocean. So you can enjoy that while you're taking a shower. Now over here, this is the service elevator. So for those that do have pets, you're not allowed to bring your pets into the elevator that takes you directly into the unit, but you can use the service elevator, which is over here. And these additional cabinets are for this unit as well. So here's the service elevator, and let me check. And here's the staircase. And just half a flight of stairs is where your garbage disposal is. So there's a garbage chute that you can dispose of your garbage. And even in this space, use it as like a storage room. Add cabinets, organize it. The current owners have decided to have a spare fridge over here. So lots of space. You could have your luggage. You can store, let's say, your bikes, whatever you need storage for. All right, so this room over here, we'll take a look. We'll save the primary for last. All right, so this is the second guest bedroom where they've decided to add 2 beds. This is great for those who have families, or they want to have, if you want to have guests to stay with you. You got the double bed setup over here. And of course, you have your own private terrace, which is shared with the primary, but you have this view over here. So what I was mentioning earlier about being in the hotel zone, everything's in pretty close proximity. You got restaurants across the street over here. You got the marina where if you want to do tours and activities, you can go over there for that. Just where I'm pointing, that is Galleria's Mall, where there's a movie theater, there's lots of shopping over there. Right beside it is Walmart and Sam's Club. So you're essentially super close to everything. You can walk. Right just here is Peninsula Mall, another outdoor mall, and right beside it as well is La Isla. So you have all the conveniences that you would need right at your disposal, super close, no need for a vehicle. You can walk essentially everywhere. Now, let's take a look at the primary. And of course, as mentioned, each bedroom does have its own ensuite. So dual vanity over here, your shower, and of course, the toilet. All right, this is the primary. Right away, you can see you have your closet over here, which is unique. It wraps around. And then just on the opposite side of that is where your bed is. So from here, this is your view. Great. This is a great space. You have sliding doors, window, or from floor to ceiling, and they allow for a really nice cross wind where with the doors open, you don't need to use your AC whatsoever. It is pretty cool. It's a very nice feel up here. And then you have your terrace. So you can imagine waking up, having coffee right over here. And then you have, like I mentioned, it wraps completely around. This is what you can expect. And one thing to take note of, right now, we're in our dry season, hasn't rained, but in June, towards the end of June, that's when the rainy season starts. And when we have our rainy season, this perspective completely changes. It becomes super lush green. It looks like a rainforest. So the mountain views are pretty astonishing during those summer months. And from your primary bedroom, you have views of both. Now that concludes our tour today here at the ICON Condo 2405. As a quick recap, this is a 3-bedroom, 4-bath condo that measures 268 square meters, which is roughly 2,891 square feet. Asking price is $1,450,000. And as you saw today, this is an outstanding condo, beautiful wraparound terraces, the views you have it on both sides, one facing towards the ocean primarily, where you see the north and south shore. On the back side of the unit, you have views of the mountains as well as the marina as well. Walking distance to pretty much anything that you want to have access to here in this neighborhood. And this is an outstanding option for those that are here part-time full-time, retired, looking for another investment, this is definitely a fantastic option. So if you want to see this in person or virtually, contact me today. Details on screen. And until my next video, thank you for watching. Kirk Knows PV, Real Estate and Lifestyle. I'll see you soon.